Welcome, brother. Welcome. Yajnesh Shetty, welcome, bro. Welcome. Welcome, traders. Welcome to Precious Pips. I hope all of you are doing good. So, welcome to the New York session. And let other traders join. I hope my voice is audible. So, please, someone confirm if my voice is audible loud and clear. Anybody, please confirm if my voice is loud and clear. Anybody, please confirm if my voice is audible loud and clear. Please comment. Let other traders join. Okay. Hello, traders. Hello. Welcome to the New York session. Welcome to Precious Pips. Let's go, traders. Smash that like button. Let's go. And please let me know if my voice is audible, loud and clear. Please let me know in the comment section. Anyone? Anyone, please confirm if my voice is audible. All right, bro. All right. Thanks for your confirmation. Let's go, traders. Let's complete 5 likes. Let's go. Let's go, traders. Let's complete 5 likes and then 10 likes. So New York stream's target is 10 plus likes. Okay. So now we have a medium impact news event within 5 minutes. And let me grab my pen. Okay, so you can see, traders, within 5 minutes we have medium impact news event. And if you see previous months, so it's been positive for gold, and actual greater than forecast is good for currency. Okay, so same way, JOLTS, job openings, actual greater than forecast is good for currency, right? So 2nd of June forecast was 6.87 million and actual was 7.62 million. Okay, so previous data was greater than the forecast, so it's good for the currency. So let's see what happens today. If both the news are positive, then it's good for US dollar, and we can see some minor negative moves in gold. Okay, consider very minor, because these are medium impact news event. Okay, so these are medium impact news event. All right, let's try to find out what else we have here. Okay guys, so I'm going to delete this as of now. Okay, previous day low is already marked, previous day high is already marked, and the previous month plus week, everything is marked. Okay, so as of now you see previous month plus previous week low is liquidated, and price made a beautiful move. Okay, so leaving FVG here. Okay, big FVG, and let's check out the other time frames. So in the 1 hour also we have an FVG. Okay, so this is the FVG in the 1 hour. In the 4 hour also we have small FVG here. Okay, so overall fair value gap is available. So let's see if the market comes to fill the FVG. And let's see what else we have, what else extra confluence we have. Okay, according to the market structure, still this move is valid, and this move will be extended till here. Okay, like this is overall one single move. Okay, the red one is the 4 hour, and in the red box, these purple ones are the 15-minute swings. Okay, so overall we got a breakout of this swing, so this is our latest swing. Okay, so overall if we see, 4 hour is also negative, I mean bearish, and 15 minutes is also bearish. Okay, and in the daily time frame also we got a bearish swing. So this was our previous swing, and we were not able to break this here, and we successfully break this here. Okay, so this is our whole daily market structure. Okay, so now the market has to retrace. Okay, so there has to be a bull run, but we don't know whether the market is going to grab this liquidity, and after grabbing this liquidity market might continue, or else directly market might continue. Okay, so that is a big question. So let's find out some other confluences which will help us. Okay, so now market structure is clear. So let's try to find out some extra confluences. Can we connect anything in the 1 hour time frame? Let's have a look. It's a big bearish move, traders. Okay, it's a big bearish move. So you can see this move is starting from here. I'm just drawing rough drawings. Okay, so these are all rough drawings. As of now, we are drawing rough diagrams. Just wait. Okay, let me see. So you can see, traders, from our all-time high, that was 5600, near around 5600, and to be precise, our all-time high was, so you can check here, high. Okay, so what was our all-time high? 5602.225, right? Okay, so it's 5602. Okay, so that's our all-time high. So this move started all the way up from this range. Okay, so you see, at least we have to break past these trend lines. Okay, so at least we have to break past these trend lines. Okay, traders, so it's a very big bearish move. So you see a lot of sellers involved in here. So buying will take time, and there will be definitely manipulation. Okay, so without manipulating, without accumulating the stop losses, there will never be a bullish move initiated. Okay, so to initiate a bullish move, see, we have a lot of stop losses. Okay, so these sell stop losses will help push the market, but we need to at least break this trend line. Okay, so it will take time, and this trend line break will be near the weekly high. So this is, I'm talking about the previous week high. Okay, so previous week high, and as of now, this is our previous month high. And you can see, traders, today is the last trading day of this month, I mean June month. So this is the last trading day today, and tomorrow a new day will be started, that is July 1st of July. Okay, so tomorrow 1st of July, so we will be getting a new previous candle high, new previous candle low. Okay, so that we are going to update tomorrow. Okay, traders, I'm reading all your comments, so feel free to comment. Okay, traders, feel free to comment any doubts, any queries, and also you can share your ideas. Okay, so don't feel shy, traders. Even if you're wrong, it's okay, at least give it a try. If you have any ideas, if you have something, if you want to help our community, so you can do that. Okay, feel free to comment. Okay, traders, so this trend line is very far as of now, and that's the whole bearish move. That's the whole bearish move I've captured. Okay, so you see, that's the whole bearish move I've captured into this trend line. Okay, so the break of this trend line is very necessary to initiate a bullish move. Okay, but you know, before that there will be a lot of manipulations. Okay, so don't think like market will be directly giving you an opportunity to sit with the bulls. Okay, so there will be a lot of manipulation. Okay, so these are you see, I've already told you this is a very huge liquidity of the buy side. Okay, and once this is taken out, so there is possibility the market can come little bit downwards. Okay, market can come little bit downwards. Let's have a look at the weekly time frame so we get a clear vision. All right, so you guys remember this bull move, right? You guys remember this bull move? Not even a single red candle. 1 2 3, this is weekly chart, okay, by the way. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. Okay, so continuous 9 candles. Okay, total bullish move, destruction. So all the sellers were destroyed here. Okay, so what we can do is we can simply draw a level over here from where the buyers will be interested. Okay, super value area, key level. So you can see sellers. Once we break this, boom, 90-degree. Okay, so this was a 90-degree straight disastrous move. Okay, so this move was beautiful. Again, then this move. Okay, again, then this move, and this was a $3 trillion crash. Okay, so this was a $3 trillion crash. So we have discussed earlier in our earlier streams. So after this move, so this was a crash, and this crash was total of 3 trillion. Okay, I'm sorry, 3 trillion US dollars. Okay, so this was the total crash. And after this liquidity, you see traders here, FVG, okay, FVG. So every single candle has FVG lying around. Okay, so there is a possibility if and if only if the US dollar is continuously pressurized, okay, so there is an opportunity. Okay, so there is an opportunity that the market can cover few of these FVGs. Okay, so let me have a look at the monthly time frame. Okay, so here you see what I'm talking about, so things will be more clear. Okay, so this huge FVG, this is the monthly monster FVG. I would like to call this monster FVG. Okay, and here also we have FVG. Okay, so you see here also we have FVG. So these two FVGs. Okay guys, so are you getting it? So you see traders, this is the FVG, big monster FVG. So there is a possibility. Okay, so there is a possibility if the dollar sustains its bullish pressure, then there is a possibility that market can come down to fill these FVGs. Okay, and gold could be seen trading lower into this range. Okay, so the range is this range, 3400 to this level, whatever it is, 3900. Okay, so these 5000 pips, very important. This range is very important. Okay, so I'll draw it like this. Okay, so all right, and here also you can see this is the exact demand area. Okay, so this is the exact monthly demand area. Monthly demand area, right? And when I come back to here, okay, it aligns with the FVG. Okay, it's aligns with the FVG. And what is that level? You see 3400, 3500. So yeah, that's the same level. So 3400, you consider 3400 to this level. Okay, so market has that possibility to come lower. Okay, trading into this FVG, filling the whole gap, and then we will be able to break this trend line with full force. Okay, until then there will be a lot of manipulations, so you please take care of that. Okay, so let's go traders, smash that like button. Let's go. 5 likes, only 5 likes. Let's go traders, complete 10 likes at least. And traders, share it with your friends, share it with your family if anyone is interested in gold. So it's everything free. Okay, so not a single penny is being charged, so everything is for free, knowledge is for free. Okay, so share it with your friends, share it with your family, invite them to our community. Okay, and we all traders, we all together, we are gonna make profits. Okay, I want all of you to make profits. Okay traders, so making profit is easy, but you know, maintaining that discipline is very important. Okay traders, maintaining that discipline is really important. So as of now, you don't focus on these levels, so I'm just telling you guys, if you are into the long run, if someone wants to invest in the long run, if someone wants to invest as a swing trading, this is precious metal, baby. This is precious metal. It won't be in this bearish move for a long time. Okay, so now the time has come, so it will break out of this zone and boom bam boom bam boom bam. So again we will be seeing these type of moves. So that is why I'm telling you, it's time to earn, it's time to create our fortune. Okay, for our family, for ourselves. So be ready traders, be ready. And yeah, let's try to find some extra confluences as of today. Let me see if I can see something. Okay guys, so first thing first, let's check out the volume for these sellers. Okay, so I'm going to use the volume profile. Okay, so you can see traders from this range. Okay, so this is the volume for the sellers. So sellers were aggressive from this level. Okay, and these buyers, let me check. Okay, so all these buyers are out now, so they are of no use for us. Okay, so all these buyers are out, so they are of no use now. Okay, so their stop loss is being hunted, and now only these buyers and these sellers play a major important role. Okay, these sellers and these buyers, they play a major important role today. Okay, so guys, it's better it's better, you see here again when the price will approach this level, so we can see little retracement and then a breakout. Okay, so here you can, after this there will be a lot of volume, buy volume, so after this maybe you will be interested in buying. Okay, until then actually the problem is, traders, now you see this is the whole level that we are dealing. Okay, so here's the daily high, here's the daily high, and daily low is already being manipulated, busted, and also with the daily low you see these monthly, weekly lows have been liquidated. Okay, and now you see here also FVG is there. I've already explained you in the 4 hours also FVG is there, in the 1 hour also FVG is there. Okay, so daily high, now our target will be daily high and these sellers. Okay, so these sellers, these total altogether, these sellers, so these are our target as of now. So market is trying to target these sellers and the daily high. Okay, and as of now you can see, traders, market has created a beautiful move. Okay, so buying from this range, what happens, traders, you see this is a range that we are dealing in, and now we are trading near around 50% level. Okay, so for buying price must come down below the 50% level. Okay, so we need discounted price, you understand? So whenever we buy a product, we try to get a discounted price. Okay, so let it be 10% discount, 20% discount. If it's 50% discount, then we are more interested. Okay, if it's below 50%, then we quickly buy it. So that's how market works. So now you see price is above this 50% level. Okay, price is above this 50% level and we cannot sell because already the price liquidated the monthly, weekly low, that is big liquidity. Okay, big liquidity is hunted and price has created beautiful move above. Okay, so that trade will not be profitable if we are selling from here into our discount levels. Okay, so rather than that, what we can look for is, we try to look for discounted prices. Okay, so we try to look for the discounted prices. For example, now the price is 4045. Okay, so what if we get the same buying price at the 4000 level, or even below than that? Okay, even lower than that, 3980, so that will be good. Okay, so as of now we can wait. And yeah, what was the news actually? Let me see what's the news result. Okay, so as expected, you can see one is negative, one is positive. Okay, so overall break even. So overall it's break even. So job openings are 7.59 million and the forecast was 7.28 million. So it's greater than the forecast. So this is good for the currency, right? But consumer confidence, you see it was forecasted 94.4 and the actual result is 91.2. So that is not good for the currency. Okay, so overall it's break even, and also this is a low impact news event. Come on, traders, any doubts, any queries, any ideas you want to share, feel free to share your ideas. Okay, so that others will also get help. Okay, let's have a look if we have any news, latest news. Inflation likely to stay significantly above target, top European central banker warns. Iran, serious challenges remain in US implementation of MOU. Okay, need to be implemented before talks for final deal can start. Communication channel between Iran and US is not military but political. All right. Okay. Qatar is saying that no high level US Iran meetings scheduled in Doha. So you see, this is how US is commenting. They are tweeting, and they are making use of they are making use of that volatility. Okay, so they are making use of that volatility. So previously also we saw President Donald Trump was sending tweets, and you see, before that tweets itself there were moves. Okay, so huge moves. So tweet war is going on. So I don't think this meeting is going to take place. Let me check over here. See, Google is showing Steve Witkoff and Jared Kushner arrived in Doha, Qatar on Tuesday for technical talks focused on implementing the Islamabad Memorandum and resolving disputes over Strait of Hormuz. Okay, but here we saw Qatar itself is denying this. Okay, so you see, Qatar says no high level US Iran meetings scheduled in Doha. I don't know. And let's have a look at the news event here. Okay, so you always check news here also. Okay, so there's a news section. So technicals also you can follow, and news also you can follow. Okay, so this is good. Gold set for worst quarterly loss in 13 years on hawkish Fed stance. Spot gold hit lowest level since November earlier in the session. Uncertainty over Qatar diplomacy clouds prospects for US-Iran deal. US ADP employment and payrolls data due later this week. Okay, so now you see, traders, I have already mentioned this. In the calendar, so we have some important red folder news event. So average hourly earnings, non-farm employment, and unemployment rate. So this is very important for an economy. Okay, and if this is negative for the US dollar, then we can see some beautiful spikes in gold. Okay, and if this is positive for the US dollar, then definitely we can see more bearish continuation. Okay, so then we can see more bearish continuation. Okay, guys. So already market has surpassed, crossed the 50% level. So above this discounted area. Okay, so we really need price coming back again, and then we can plan buying. Okay. So here was actually your move. Okay, so after this liquidation, after this huge liquidity hunt, so always remember, guys, so I'll explain you over here. Always remember. Okay, so monthly. So you see, these monthly highs and lows are the most powerful liquidities. Okay, when it comes to trading, so there is no yearly candle. Okay, so no one follows yearly candle. Okay, guys, so monthly is the max, and else you can have 3 months, 6 months, 12 months. Okay, so these candles, you see, this is the biggest liquidity when trading as an intraday trader. Okay, so you need to watch this liquidity very carefully. Okay, guys, so monthly liquidity was taken, and after monthly liquidity, so there is weekly liquidity. So you see, these weekly liquidities are very important. Okay, So you always remember these liquidities are super important. So you see traders, after hunting that liquidity, how these players entered. Okay, and I gave you the idea already that the market is gonna hunt this level. Why? Because that reason also I gave you in the market structure. Okay, when you come to the 4-hour time frame, okay, in the 15 minutes, first I'll explain you. So this red box, this purple box is our 15-minute market structure. Okay, you see this was our first swing, and after the breakout of this, so this will be considered our second swing, but we didn't got a breakout of this, so this whole move will be considered in this swing. Okay, so these two moves, this one and this one, so these two moves will be continued in this whole swing. Okay, so as of now we have this swing, and when you calculate your Fibonacci here, okay, so when you calculate your Fibonacci here in the 15 minutes, okay, let me show you. Like this. Okay, I'm using this point. Okay, so you see retracement was there, and I already shown you like how the retracement is getting lower and lower. Okay, so it seems like this move is exhausted. This move is exhausted and it doesn't want to continue. Okay, it doesn't want to continue below this level. So that is why, what was our idea, that okay, so gold has some unfinished business left. Okay, so this is the 4-hour, swing. So when we calculate the swing from the top to the bottom, so you see market can retrace from this level, 50% level, 60% level, we don't know. Okay, but definitely market is going to hunt this liquidity, okay, in order to at least capture this 38% move. Okay, so the same thing we have marked here. Okay, so this is the same thing. All right, traders. So also we have the daily high as an extra confluence. So guys, overall, here was your opportunity buying from the lowest discount level after the liquidity hunt of the monthly plus weekly low. So next time, always remember, whenever market liquidates monthly plus weekly low together, there will be a big move. Okay, there will be a big move. So it's not compulsory that the move will be opposite. Okay, the move can continue liquidating this. After some retracement, the move can continue below, but there will be a big move. Okay, so that is why, rather than finding from where to enter, you need to only find market is heading towards which level. Okay, whether it's heading to take this liquidity, whether it's heading to take this monthly liquidity. Okay, so what is the intention of the market? So we need to know the intention of the market. So we don't have any extra confluence. Okay, so we don't have any extra confluence. So let's wait. So all we can do is wait. And you see, traders, this was the early early Asian session. So you can check this move. This is early Asian session. And rest, we don't have any extra confluences. As of now, we already know that the market is going to hunt this liquidity. Okay, so there is a possibility after hunting this liquidity. Okay, after hunting this liquidity, so you see this is the same liquidity that I'm talking about. So after hunting this liquidity, hitting our 38% level, market can show some respect. Okay, or else market can straight come downwards. Okay, straight come downwards, or else market can go up 50%, 60%. So tomorrow we'll come to know, because tomorrow you see, tomorrow July 1st, so new previous month high and low will be marked. Okay, so we'll have a look over here. Okay traders, so you can see 6 hours to go this candle. So this is, I'm on a monthly chart. Okay, so this is monthly candle, every candle represents whole month. Okay, so overall you can see June month was super bearish. Okay, so June month was super bearish. So what is our expectations? Little bit retracement and the continuation. Okay, so like you see here, bearish candle, retracement, continuation, bearish candle. Okay, so this bearish candle, retracement, continuation. Okay, so you consider this bearish candle, retracement, continuation. Okay, so our levels will be updated. So this is our, this will be our fresh low, so this will be our fresh high. Okay, so we will be we'll update each and everything. Okay, so this will be our latest candle. So tomorrow we are going to change each and everything. And as of now, if we see, market is super bullish, trying to move upwards. Okay, to hunt these liquidities. Okay traders, to hunt these liquidities, this 4-hour liquidity. So this is our new low. Okay, so this is our new low. And if we consider today's data from the 30th, okay, so like I explained you in the London session, so like I explained you very simply, so you can see these were the sellers. Okay, so I'll mark it. So these were the sellers, right? These were the very obvious sellers. Okay, so these are the very obvious sellers, all the sellers. Okay, so what happened? So here buyers got aggressive after hitting the liquidity. Okay, just remember, after hitting the liquidity. So I have explained you the strategy. So day by day. Okay, so every day you need to mark all the sellers and buyers. All the sellers and buyers. Okay, so why I am marking this? So because you can see traders, this was a very quick liquidity hunt move. Okay, so these overall sellers are very important. Okay, so these overall sellers are very important. So there was a possibility they had that power to take the market down from here itself. Okay, because you can see traders, here itself the monthly, weekly low was liquidated. Okay, so these sellers, they play an important role. So whichever side is helping market liquidate the opposite side. Okay, I hope you understand. So, for example, you see this was the monthly plus weekly low, and these are the sellers. So you can see these are the sellers, obvious sellers, who help to liquidate these monthly and weekly low. Okay, so they are responsible. Okay, so there's a reason behind this move, and these bearish sellers are the reason behind this move. Got it? So what happened traders? So these buyers entered aggressively in the Asian session. So they liquidated the seller stop loss. Okay, little bit respect, and then again we got a big move. Okay, so even if you simply mark the very obvious buyers and sellers, so you will be definitely getting moves, you will be profitable. Okay, but you need to maintain that discipline, guys. Okay traders, so take it as your homework. So all you need to do is, once again I'm explaining it to you, once again I'm explaining. Okay, so listen to me carefully. Once again I'm explaining. What you need to do is go to the daily chart and take a vertical line and just copy paste it. Okay, like this is 1 2 3. Okay, 3, done, just for an example. So you will be getting the automatic markings right from the Asian session. Okay, so right from the Asian session, so whatever time frame you're in, it doesn't matter, so it will be automatically marked on the Asian session, so you don't need any indicator as well. Okay, got it traders? So now what happened? So this was the yesterday's day's price action. Okay, so in this price action, what we can see is this was a trend line. Okay, this was a trend line where aggressive sellers entered. So let me draw this trend line. So you see all the aggressive sellers entered, right? All the aggressive sellers entered, and also we had the weekly and the daily lows lying around here. Okay, so which I have already shown you in my yesterday's live stream. So please check out the yesterday's live stream. Okay traders, so here all the sellers are involved. So overall I can see traders, this single day, I mean the yesterday, so checking the whole yesterday's data. Okay, so this is 27th, 28th, 27th was Saturday. Okay, so this is Saturday, Sunday, and this is Monday's data. Okay, yesterday was Monday, so this is whole Monday's data. So what we can see with our naked eyes, so on Monday, so a lot of sellers got in, and at the end these were the players responsible for and these are the very line of end line of defense. Okay, so what we call, we see sellers are distributed in different swings. Okay, sellers are distributed in different swings. They have formed a line of defense. Okay, so they have formed a line of defense. For example, so you can see over here like this. So this is a selling part, and after the breakout of this, so this is a selling part. Okay, and finally after the breakout of this, so you see here support is also being taken. Okay, so after this, so this was the last selling part. Okay, so what is our final, last line of defense for sellers? So here was our last line of defense. Okay, so which I'm gonna mark. Okay, simply I'm going to mark this. Okay traders, and these sellers were responsible to liquidate the monthly and weekly lows. Okay, so you see, once these players are taken out, some manipulation and the continuation. Okay, manipulation and the continuation. You see, again these players are taken out, second line of defense is taken out, so there will be a little retracement and then again continuation. Okay, so second continuation will be targeting this level. Understood traders? So market is very easy. So you yourself, you're getting confused. Okay, so try to mark your levels like line of defense. Okay, so there are different swings, so try to identify those swings, and every swing must give us a breakout. Okay, every swing must give us an important breakout, so then only that will be considered as active selling. Okay, or else that could be some fake selling. Okay guys, so now you see simply market is retracing, so there is a possibility that the market might retrace until this level and continue, but again this will not be a high probable trade. I hope you understand. Okay, so this will not be a high probable trade, so this will be a less low probable trade. Okay, very low probable trade, because you see traders, here buyers liquidity is set. Okay, so also we have FVGs. So what can happen, so a lot of buyers will be entering in here. It's pretty obvious, market coming, liquidating these buyers, hitting the FVG, and then we might continue again. Okay, so that is a possibility, and already you see we are above the 50% level, so we are not interested buying from this range. Okay, even if this trade works, so just be happy that you're able to identify this and just leave it. Okay, don't take a trade, only execute trades in the most probable areas. Okay, so that is our logic. Okay guys, so most probable area is after hunting this liquidity, filling up this gap, FVG, then we might be interested in buying. Okay guys, I hope you're getting me. Let's go traders, let's go, smash 10 likes, let's go. Please, please, please complete 10 likes. Let's go traders. So we need a massive community now. Okay traders, so a lot of people are making losses on a daily basis because they don't understand the market, they don't understand the logic, they just trade watching the candle color. Okay, if it's green they'll go buy, if it's red they'll go sell. Okay, so don't do that. Okay, trade with proper logic, and I've already provided you the strategy for the beginners. Okay, try to identify the most obvious buyers and sellers, and I've already shown you the trend lines. Okay, so still bullish move is not activated yet. Okay, so you see, so at least weekly high has to be taken out. Okay, after taking out this weekly high, some retracement again, inviting the sellers once more, and then we can get a breakout out of this. Okay, or else if the sellers are aggressive in here, so then we might come downwards, hitting this liquidity and filling the FVG in the monthly, weekly time frames. Okay, so there's a lot of FVG left, so definitely we can come down once again. Okay, trapping all the buyers again. Okay guys, so here you can see in the war situation, everybody is thinking that the market is going to go up. Okay, market gonna go up, up, up. It invited the buyers, stop loss hunt. Okay, so here the same thing happened, buy, 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 invited the buyers and stop loss hunted. Right, so same thing happened over here also. Okay traders, so let me mark this so you can see the whole picture, right? So you see buyers, 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 so liquidated. Okay, same thing, buyers, 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 again some buyers, then all of a sudden liquidated. Okay, now here also same thing happened. So you see buyers, buyers with a gap up, buyers liquidated. Okay, so after this liquidation and the weekly monthly liquidation, so again price is trying to create some buyers. If this buy continues, then this buy will be continued until this level, that is our weekly high. Got it? previous week high. Okay traders, so this will be continued, this move will be continued until this level, liquidating this level, hitting our trend line. Market can come again to liquidate the buyers, these old buyers, filling the gap, and then market might give us the original move. So yeah, we already missed the chance after this liquidity. Okay, so now we are in the premium zone, and market is as of now looking bullish. Okay, market is trying to hunt this liquidity now. Okay, that's the pretty obvious liquidity, because obviously this sell liquidity is bigger than this buy liquidity. It's pretty obvious, right? Because when we see backwards, when we see the history, so you can see sellers are aggressive. Okay, so sellers liquidity is more than the buyers liquidity. Got it? So that is why market is obviously trying to hit this liquidity. Okay, but buying from here also not a good probable move. So we only execute positions where we have good risk reward and the most probable areas. Okay, so we want to give our best. Okay, so we don't want to try our luck. We don't want to try our luck trading from here, because here I only have single confluence. Okay, but when it comes down here, I have the FVG. Okay, I have many other things that I can keep in mind. Okay, so let's draw a trend line in the small time frame like this. So as of now, that's the trend line what we have. Okay, and there is FVG here. So there is a possibility. So we so you see how we got an extra confluence, how we got an extra confluence. So if you want to try your luck here, so you have an extra confluence, one more extra confluence, you can try your luck here if you want to, but that's not a discount level. Okay, so that's not a discount level. If this level was a discounted zone, then we got one more extra confluence. So this, like this, you need to collect as much as confluences you can. Okay guys, pretty obvious. If this is breaking, then market is coming for this. Okay, so this is the pretty obvious one. I'll show you in the daily time frame. You see over here, I have already mentioned this. This is a very obvious liquidity. This liquidity is from October 2025. Okay, so let me count this. So you can see traders, 93 days, that means 3 months, 3 months continue bullish, 3 months continue bullish. And let's check out the sellers here. Almost 147 days, that means 3 5s are 15, almost 5 months, almost 5 months. Okay, so this move was completed in 3 months. This manipulation move was completed in 5 months. Okay, so there is a possibility that the market can liquidate this, touching into the FVG, monthly FVG, and then we can continue our bull run. Okay guys, are you getting it? Are you getting it? Okay, so now it's up to you if you want to trade, or not, if you want to risk here. If you maybe you have some extra confluences, maybe you have your own strategy, so connect your strategy with mine. Take take extra confluences from me. Okay, so I provide you a beautiful chart, very simple. Confuse I don't confuse you. I provide you simple analysis. Okay, and already you can see the previous day low is hunted, and along with that weekly and monthly low is also hunted. Okay, so I don't think so market has so many possibilities coming down once again, but it depends. Okay, it depends. Okay, so we even don't know if there is a meeting or not. So I don't know if there's a meeting or not. Let's see what happens. Let's have a look if we have any latest news. Okay, nothing interesting. Okay, so keep an eye on this. Okay, so keep an eye on this. So because that yesterday we saw that it's clearly mentioned that there's a meeting going to take place. So keep an eye on this. Okay. Guys, I cannot find that exact news. Let me check in the White House website. Okay, so there's no update. All right. So keep an eye on this. Okay, so keep an eye on this, and rest everything is easy. Take it lightly. I'm not interested in taking a buy from this level. Okay, I'm literally not interested because I can see clearly that there's FVG resting below here, and at any point of time, market can invite sellers from here, breaking this trend line. Okay, filling the FVG, and again it can continue. Okay, so then what will happen? This trend line will be like this, nothing else. Okay, so this trend line will be like this, nothing else. Okay, so there is a possibility like market can come down. Okay, so we are actually in the premium zone, and I will also not suggest you selling from here because our move is bullish move. Okay, so it totally depends on you guys. All right, anything else traders, anything else? So I'm tired and we don't have anything to discuss. Okay, so tomorrow I'll catch you, because tomorrow, you see traders, tomorrow we have the news events. Okay, news events going to take place tomorrow, Wednesday, tomorrow's date, and day after tomorrow, Thursday, is very important. Okay, so you can see over here, ISM manufacturing PMI. Okay, and Fed chairman Walsh speech. Okay, 6:30 p.m. as per the Indian standard timing. So we have a Fed chairman speech, and also we have, after 1 hour, we have the ISM manufacturing PMI. Okay, and also okay, this is euros. Okay, no problem. And also we have some yellow folders. low impact news events, construction spending, and total vehicle sales. And 8 p.m. we have the crude oil inventories. Okay, so overall very important trading day tomorrow. Got it? And Canada, there's a bank holiday tomorrow. Okay, so if you're trading US CAD, so there will be no volatility. Okay traders, so overall tomorrow is an important trading day, and tomorrow I'll be live in the London session. Okay, so you do take care of this. And rest, I'm not able to find any levels in here. Only one level I can draw like this. Okay, and I'll keep this as black, which you can use if you want. Okay, so first thing, I am not interested buying from this range. Okay guys, because you see now this is our trend line. This is our trend line. So I'm not interested in buying from this level because there's a huge FVG lying below this level. Okay, and this is the very obvious liquidity. This is a very obvious liquidity because this is before the US session. Okay, so this is before the US session. So this is a very obvious liquidity, guys. I'm literally not interested in taking trade from here because I know this liquidity can be taken out at any point of time. Okay, so that will be a waste of money. And yeah, if this trend line is like this, then this liquidity will be taken out. This liquidity will be taken out, and then we can continue targeting this liquidity. Okay, so after this liquidity hunt, suppose let's say price comes like this, and after this liquidity hunt, if we are breaking this trend line, then definitely this is our target. Okay, so this obvious support is our target, so we can have some bullish moves from here, and then again all of a sudden we can come down where, targeting this level. Okay, so which I have already shown you, this level. Okay guys, so be smart and trade very carefully. So don't risk anywhere. So it's of no use, guys. It's of no use. And also we are not able to identify whether this US Iran meeting is taking place or not. Okay, it's really confusing. Let me check once again. Fed's hammock. The inflation is still too high. The Fed may need to consider rate hikes. Okay guys, so always keep an eye on this Forex Factory news, because every news provided by Forex Factory is super important. Okay, so always focus on the US dollar news and the commodity news. Okay, so like oil, gold, silver, US dollar. So always keep an eye on this. Okay, rest you can use Financial Juice website. So this is also a very good you know, very good platform to track live news events. Okay, all right guys, so I've provided you each and everything. So you are the boss right now. Okay, so whatever you want to do, I'm not interested. I'm literally not interested buying from here, to be honest. Okay, so this looks like a trap. This looks like an obvious trap. Okay, so this looks like an obvious trap for the buyers. Like this is like nursery kids. You know, this is like nursery kids trap. Very obvious trap, guys. You see, sellers. Overall sellers are aggressive, but all of a sudden buyers got interested. Okay, all of a sudden market is inviting those buyers. Okay, market is inviting those buyers. So I think before this buy continues until this level, before this buy continues until this level, liquidity will be this level stop loss will be hunted. Okay, so market needs that liquidity to continue, because you can see there is no news event unless and until tomorrow. Okay, so tomorrow there's a news event. So until then what market can do is Until then, what market can do is market can liquidate this level, and then coming down, inviting more sellers, and all of a sudden market can go target this. Okay, if in case I have also gave you the scenario, if in case after this liquidity market is also breaking this trend line, so there is possibility market can come until this level. Okay, so all the levels I have provided you. Okay, so you are now you are the boss, whatever you want to do. Okay, I'm just here to help you. All right guys, so I hope everything is clear. So if you have any doubts, any queries, so please let me know in the comment section. So today no one is commenting, or my what's happening, bro? Okay, no problem guys, no problem. So tomorrow we'll be live. Okay, so tomorrow we'll be live in the London session. Okay, so trade carefully, trade carefully. I'm not interested in here because this look like a nursery scam. Okay, nursery kid will also be able to identify this scam. Okay, because there is no buying power. This is the only buying power. Okay, so if market needs more buying power, so market needs to invite sellers and liquidate these buyers. Okay, so maybe rather than buying from here like this, if you are drawing trend line like this, okay, if I'm sorry, okay, if you're buying trend, if you're drawing trend line like this, okay, for example, if you're drawing trend line like this, so if you're thinking that the market can go up from here, so that is a possibility. Okay, so that is a possibility, but overall you see one time liquidation is done. Okay, so one time liquidation is done, so maybe market can liquidate this, maybe market can liquidate this and then again continue from here itself. Okay, so that's totally up to you, and I'm not interested because you see here FVG is lying around. Okay, so at any point of time market can come down, hunt these stop losses, filling the FVG, and then again market might continue. So afterwards what we are gonna do is we are gonna just update the trend line slightly like this. Okay, very simple guys, very simple. Okay guys, I hope everything is clear. So I'll catch you in tomorrow's video. Okay guys, tomorrow London session. Okay, so don't miss the London session, and likes target tomorrow will complete. Okay, so no, not a problem guys, not a problem. So we are just started yesterday, so we just got started yesterday, so not a problem. Take your time guys, take your time. Okay, so remember mark this liquidity, although one time liquidity is taken out. Okay, so you can see over here one time liquidity is taken out. Still I don't believe this guys, I don't believe this, because you see if I am buying, so I need aggressive buyers. Okay, I need aggressive buyers and aggressive liquidity hunt. All right guys, so I don't believe this liquidity hunt, so maybe there will be one more liquidity hunt. And also in Confluence we have the FVG lying around here. Okay, in Confluence what do we have? We have the FVGs lying around here. So if the market is gonna fill the FVG, then it has to liquidate these buyers. Okay, then maybe if the market is not breaking this trend line, if it's respecting this from these FVGs, you can plan a buy entry. Okay guys, clear? All right, so catch you in tomorrow's London stream. Okay guys, happy trading, trade carefully if you are trading. I have explained you each and everything. Okay, so even if this trend line is broken, even if trend line is broken, then your target will be until this level. Okay guys, your target will be until this level, this support level. Okay, so I'll catch you tomorrow in the London session. Till then, peace out, happy trading, take care.